You already know it's BC and David Clarence don't make sense. This is monitoring spirits for chosen ones. If you're chosen like me, you go through the same things. The first one is being chased in your dreams. This happens to me a lot. I may end up in a building that I know, or I might end up in a place, a house that I grew up in with people that I may know, I may not know. But we're all being chased by these malicious spirits. It's like The Walking Dead. It's like The Last of Us. It's like World War Z. And all we know, we're being chased and we're just trying to grab some valuables and get up out of there, get the high ground. I notice I'm always trying to get the high ground with this. These are those demonic strongholds. Number 2. Using family members. See, a man's enemies will be in his own household. And they always try to use people closest to you that you have an emotional connection with. Now, these may be relationships that you have done away with, people that you have literally set boundaries with, and they will come try to test those boundaries. They will come and try to see if you're still invested. These are those energy vampires to get you out of character. You have to be watchful with this, because if you're not, you can get sucked back in to the same old tricks. Remember, for we are not unaware of his devices. Remember, we have to always stay consistent with our truth so we can be aware of this, have discernment. They would use things like the spirit of Saul. The spirit of Saul, it doesn't matter if you benefit people. It doesn't matter if you help them in their life. They still would be waxed and vexed with jealousy and envy, and they would try to destroy you at a moment's notice. That's why faithful are the wounds of a friend, but how deceitful are the kisses of an enemy. We got to be watchful of this. Number 3 is a work imbalance. You may be promoted at work. You may start getting more things, handed to you. You may start making more money, but they will falsely accuse you at work. These are those agents. It may be neighbors as well. They might use Leviathan to twist your words around, taking your words out of context at the job. You didn't even say that, but they will use this against you to try to get you fired, assassinate your character in the workplace. Another thing is 4 is loneliness and depression. Try to make you feel alone, like the Lord is not with you, to make you feel as if you're just being, left to destruction and forsaken. But remember, the Lord will never leave you nor forsake you. Number 5 is human desires, fleshly desires. It would try to get you to fornicate and adultery, to build more strongholds for other people, take on their demons. They try to get you to sow into the flesh, because the flesh wages against the spirit, and the spirit wages against the flesh. So we have to be careful with this as well. Number 6 is unexplained sicknesses. You might wake up and feel tired, wake up and feel exhausted, bones aching, all different types of sharp pains. Remember, these are tricks of the enemy to make you feel like you just can't get up and do what you're supposed to do. 7 is pettiness and nitpicking. Everything you do will be criticized. But remember, they mock God's messengers. As long as we stay strong and prayed up in the full armor of the Most High.